And keep an eye on the map because the chunga is going to spawn on our location. And we have to deal with it. The chunga is going to spawn right there. As you can see, it is going to keep coming and coming even faster than before. Why did the outcasts say when they saw KENLY College reopen? Oh great, another place to get shot at for no loot. Haha, d.a.g joke of the day. What is going on, d.a.g? This week KENLY College is open and you get boosted XP gain here. And yes, they did patch the Oxidizer not to work with weapon talents anymore, so Pommel is out. And they did change up the spawn locations for the original XP farm, but I have a new XP farm. Stick around to find out what it is. If you're new to the channel, welcome to d.a.g Gaming. I'm your host, NOX, where my favorite thing to do is respawn. We're going to be bringing the pain with the Oxidizer as always. Be warned because this new spot that I found has even more enemies and it's going to get even more laggier. Another cool thing is that the modifiers work in KENLY College, but unfortunately you can't set any directives still. Without further delay, let's get right into the build. I'm using the Technician specialization to give me access to the Artificer Hive and you get 10% skill damage. For my primary, I'm using the Capacitor. It comes with both damage to armor and damage to target out of cover. It comes with the Talent Capitance, which gives you a stacking skill damage boost, and you get 7.5% weapon damage for each yellow core that you have, and these are the mods that come with it that you can't change. The secondary doesn't matter as you will not be using it, and the sidearm as well doesn't matter because you will not be using it for this build. For the face mask, I have my first piece of Wyvern Wear with skill damage and skill haste with a 10% skill duration armor mod. For the backpack, I have my second piece of Wyvern Wear with skill damage, skill haste, and another skill duration armor mod. I'm using the talent calculator, which is going to give me skill cooldowns for the Oxidizer. For the gloves, I have my third piece of Wyvern Wear with skill damage and skill haste, and I have the core roll to blue. And with the 3-piece of the Wyvern Wear, we get the skill damage, status effects, and skill duration. The skill duration is going to be very important for the Oxidizer because we lost the use of Pommel. For the chest piece, I have my first piece of shiny monkey gear. I have it rolled with skill damage, headshot damage, and I have a 10% skill duration armor mod for it. Ideally, I would change it out to a higher skill damage and have skill haste on it. And for the talent, I went with skill to have the 25% chance to reset my skill cooldowns for the Oxidizer. For the knee pads, I have the second piece of shiny monkey rolled with skill haste and skill damage. And for the brand set bonus, you're going to get the skill duration and 5% skill efficiency. Like I said before, the skill duration is going to be a massive boost to the Oxidizer as it's going to stay on the ground dealing damage longer. And the skill efficiency is going to affect the Oxidizer greatly as well as it's going to give it 5% skill damage, skill duration, and skill cooldown. And finally, for the holster, I have the exotic waveform. It comes with skill damage and skill haste. For the talent, it has altering current, which gives you an indefinite stacking skill damage boost, alternating up to 10 stacks between both skills. So this is going to give you a big boost to damage to your Oxidizer, capping at 30%. For the first skill, I'm using the Oxidizer, and because the modifiers are working in KENLY College, we're going to be overcharged constantly, and we're going to benefit from those massive buffs. These are the mods that I'm running. For my second skill, I have the Artificer Hive to boost the damage of the Oxidizer, and these are the buffs the skill is going to get when we are overcharged, and those are the mods that I have equipped to it. Let's take a look at Rogue Momentum. If you look at the Unstoppable tier and read the last sentence, it says skill overcharge. As long as we stay in the Unstoppable range, our skills are going to benefit from those nasty buffs. For my active, I'm using Overdrive. I'm going to activate it once the enemies show up to instantly max out our Rogue Momentum, and once we're set up, we don't really have to worry about the penalties, and it'll be off cooldown once we start the next round. For the passive modifiers, I have Momentum Surge to give me double the momentum on skill kills, and this is really the only passive modifier that's actually going to help the Oxidizer. So the other two modifiers, you can put whatever you want. So the reason why I run KENLY College is actually to help my clan mates, and what I mean is that I'll actually run the expedition, slowly getting all the kills and dealing all the damage, and I'll have the other agents equip stuff that they don't have proficiency in. For example, specializations, armor pieces, weapons, skills. As I'm doing all the killing, they're going to constantly get proficiency in whatever they have equipped, and when whatever they have equipped reaches max proficiency, proficiency, they'll change out that piece to something else. That way they only have to really worry about is managing the items that they want to get proficiency in and opening up their caches that they get from leveling up. I personally don't do this farming anymore because I'm already at high shade level, so it's going to be redundant for me to get more levels, and I enjoy doing the open world content. But if you are a lower level, this is a great way to get a lot of levels, so do whatever you have fun doing to level up. All I'm doing is showing you an option how to farm at KENLY College. That's all for my 2 cents, so let's head right into the walkthrough. The farm is going to be at the KENLY Student Union, and the difficulty has to be on story mode, because if you have any other difficulty and you die, you will go back to the beginning. But on story mode, you respawn right before the last objective that you died. For the first 2 objectives, you could put on whatever build you want to play. I'm going to play with my Eclipse Protocol build, but you could put on whatever build you feel comfortable playing. We're going to run inside, interact with this echo, go to the left.
Investigation selected. Terminals.
We're going to pick up the first key. It's going to go automatically into your inventory.
Officer should have it. Agent, there's a good chance we're looking for a body. This is a recovery, not a rescue mission.
Hardware key detected nearby.
Look at that delicious moldy freezer. Here's the second key. Make sure you actually pick it up.
Hardware key detected.
And this used to be the original farming spot, but they changed up the spawn rotations here, and they put this banner here. And I'm pretty sure there used to be a wall right here that they removed. Not a big deal. I have a new spot to farm if you want to do it. And for the sake of the video, I'm just going to skip past this part. Now that we're done, let's head to the next area. You could come in here to pick up ammo if you need it. Interact with the terminal, and just like before, I'm going to skip past this part. Now that we're done with the second part, let's put on a real build. We're going to run over this way now. For this part, you have to activate the 3 terminals really quick, and you have a little delay before the enemy starts spawning. So watch what I do and try to copy the same method.
Local access required to neutralize.
Gonna hit the first one.
Agent, you need to take over the terminal so Isaac can control the network.
Gonna hit the second one.
Terminal infiltrated. Terminal accessed.
Climb up here really quick. Turn around now. And we're going to start shooting the oxidizers. I'm going to shoot them right in here and up here. Now turn around. Interact with the last terminal.
Terminal accessed.
Come over here, get in cover. And start shooting them right there. And once you overcharge, shooting them right here is going to reach both doors. And keep an eye on the map because the Changa is going to spawn on our location. And we have to deal with it. The Changa is going to spawn and climb right there. As you can see, they're just going to keep coming and coming even faster than before. Now the Changa spawns, so start shooting the oxidizers up here. And the Changa should be dead right before he even climbs up here. You also want to keep an eye. Oops. Well, don't do that. But like I was saying, you want to keep an eye on the timer, because right before the timer runs out, you want to hit an oxidizer on yourself. I just accidentally hit the railing, it looks like. And because we're on story mode, we're going to respawn at the last objective that we completed. So we're just going to run over here. And if any of the enemies do get out of your oxidizer, you want to make sure you kill them before they interact with a terminal, because that's going to give you a short window to interact with the terminal to get it back under your control. You definitely don't want to do that.
Terminal infiltrated.
Alrighty, run up here as fast as possible. Turn around. Start shooting oxidizers. Come here, interact with this terminal.
Terminal accessed.
Pull out your oxidizer. Come over here to this ledge. Start shooting them right there. And when you overcharge, the oxidizer is going to reach both doors. Just keep shooting it. Like I said before, keep your eye out on the mini-map for the chunga. It's pretty much easy sailing. They're only going to keep spawning out of those two doors right there. Just don't do what I did and shoot the railing on accident. Chunga is out. Dead. Nice. And just keep your eye out on the timer, like I said, because you want to kill yourself right before. And here comes the lag. Woo! Frame rates are gone. Can't even aim the gun. Ooh. Well, you are getting a lot of experience, but good luck with frame rates. Ah, what the hell's going on? This is the one thing that sucks. Alrighty, we're about to run out of the timer, so we're gonna kill ourselves now. Alrighty, let's do it one more time for good luck. Let's see how many levels I actually get. I'm sitting at 593.
Agent, you need to take over the terminal so Isaac can control the network.
Terminal accessed. Terminal controlled.
Jump up here. oxidizers. Interact with the last terminal.
Terminal controlled.
And we are rocking and rolling now. And if the frame rates do drop off really badly for you, you can just kill yourself and restart, because in the beginning it's not so bad. Out. Ooh. Ugh.
Agent killed.
I got killed by the frame rates. Alright, let's try it again. Try not to die this time. Keep saying keep your eye out. I keep saying keep your eye out on the mini map, but I wasn't even doing that. Whoops. Alright, let's see how many levels I can get this time. We're at 597.
Agent, you need to take over the terminal so Isaac can control the network.
Terminal accessed. Terminal controlled.
Turn them cheeks around, start shooting oxidizers. Once they start dying, just turn around.
Terminal controlled.
Come back over here. Pull the oxidizer out. Start going in. Keep your eye out. Just keep your eye out on the stacks of your oxidizer. That way you can keep it out and benefit from skill. Alright, it's getting to that time where the jungle's going to show out. I think it comes out at the 3-minute mark. Yeah, 3-minute mark the chunker comes out, so just start shooting oxidizers here to kill. And if you got teammates, they could take care of the chunker as well. Changa is dead. Now we can focus back to over here. So the 3-minute mark is when the Changa comes out to play. Ooh. Frame rates are non-existent. Trying to control it, I can't. Ooh. We are out of everything. Poor PS5 is struggling. Oh Lord. Well. Man, if you're playing on the PS4, I'm gonna feel bad for you. Oh, one got out. Frame rate are not existent.
Hostile control of terminal.
Well, you got the terminal, but it's alright, because we got less time left in terminal. It has to be recaptured. Oh, we got some frame rates back. Remember to keep your eye out on the timer. We got 10 seconds left. Alrighty, d.a.g, that concludes this KENLY College Farm guide. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys got it to work on a higher difficulty. You can play it on a higher difficulty, but you just have to start from the beginning every time. So that's why I play it on story mode, so I don't have to respawn from the beginning. If you're subscribed, thank you for subscribing. And if you're not yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. That way you can stay up to date to all my upcoming videos. And I want to say thank you to the community for supporting my new small channel. You guys are awesome. That's all for now, and I'll catch you at the next one.